Welcome to Around the World on 8 Plates. In this series, we're going to visit different countries and introduce these countries to you by providing information regarding itinerary. We're also going to teach you how to cook signature dishes from these countries and interview locals from these countries so that you can have a better understanding of what these countries are all about. So join me, your host Jojo Tang, as we go around the world on 8 Plates. Presented to you by National Taiwan Normal University Common Core Education Committee Foreign Language Education Division. Previously on Around the World on 8 Plates, we went to Kenya. Where are we going next? Here is a clue so that you can try to guess.
Alright, good morning. It's funny monologue time. So my friend and I, we were playing a game, and the object of the game was to name as many things as you can that you can find on the beach. And then, I was running out of things to say. Suddenly my friend said, Seychelles, Seychelles. Oh, doesn't that sound like the name of a country? If you still don't understand, we are going to the country of... I'll reveal it in 3, 2, 1.
Today we're going to the country of the Seychelles, or as the locals say, Bienvenue à Seychelles. And today we are going to cook a special dish. But before doing that, let us introduce this wonderful country to you. So after landing in the Seychelles, what can you do? So what can you see in the Seychelles? Let's find out.
In the Seychelles, there are many things you can see. You have the ocean, you have sea turtles, you have meadows, you have mountains, and you also have waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Let's start by talking about these waterfalls. The Seychelles is a country that consists of many islands with many waterfalls. However, what makes Seychelles really unique is the underwater marine life. One of the most fun things to do in the Seychelles is to go snorkeling. Going underwater means you get to experience a new world, a totally different world, and see all kinds of coral and all kinds of fish species living amongst the coral. Be sure to say hi to Nemo and his dad and get a chance to say hi to the sea turtle. Back on land, we get to meet the tortoise, the cousin of the sea turtle.
So what's the difference between the two? Well, tortoises live on land, but turtles sometimes live in the water or close to the water.
To really get into the world of the sea turtle, it's better to go scuba diving. Go on an adventure under the water on the ocean floor and see what treasures you can find. One of the most popular and interesting things to do in the Seychelles Islands is to swim with a myriad of sea creatures ranging from sea turtles to whale shark. Unfortunately, these sea creatures are at risk of disappearing from Earth and becoming extinct. Fortunately, humans can be facilitators to help these creatures live a wonderful life and prevent them from being killed in a violent and horrific way. Perhaps one way is to ask tourists to become participants in a research or study and answer a questionnaire. The objective is to ask the participants to swim with these sea creatures and then serve turtle soup and smoked whale shark meat in the initial part of the experiment. Yes, unfortunately, we eat whale shark meat in Taiwan. To make sure they answer the questions accurately, we can give them some space so that the other participants cannot see their true answers. We can also explain what a Likert scale is so that the instructions and mechanics become clear to them. Hopefully, by serving the meat of these animals after just swimming with them for lunch can help determine if there's a relationship or correlation between the experience of swimming with these creatures and a change in their perception or opinion of consuming the meat of these animals. Also, we can talk about how these animals are killed. Whale shark are gentle giants, so when we kill them, it is a very painful process for them. Can you imagine being killed and being stabbed again and again and again using small knives? It must be a really painful process, and you die a slow death. That is very, very, very unfortunate. When the participants acquire the knowledge and become more proficient in terms of knowing what actually happens to these whale shark, they can spread the word, and the demand for the consumption of the whale shark will fall or decline. And then we can also use different kinds of computer software and spread the word so that we can reach all the people from all corners of the world. Now here's a travel hack for scuba diving. Please make sure that you go scuba diving before you get sunburned. Here's another travel hack. Some hotels, they don't have toothbrushes and toothpaste. So what do you do? Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate how to brush your teeth using your fingers. So first you squeeze some toothpaste here, and then you wet your fingertip, and then you just rub your teeth like this.
Or you can just call up the hotel and ask for a dental kit. Guys, don't listen to him. You can just call up in the hotel, and nearby also there's this 24/7 or sorry 7-Eleven. Okay. Or you can just go to the 7-Eleven nearby, very nearby, 10 steps ahead, and buy a toothbrush, or call the hotel and ask for a dental kit. Or you should have just carried your dental kit from the previous hotel instead of using brushes from all the hotels and leaving it there. You could have just carried all. Like I have 3 toothbrushes right now.
And this concludes our introduction of the Seychelles. For the next chapter, we're going to look at some information, and then we're going to start cooking. Let's go! To learn more, read this country profile in the form of a postcard. So now let's go through the list of ingredients. You'll need 190 grams of fish, 1 teaspoon of dill, 2 tablespoons cilantro, 2 tablespoons basil, 3 teaspoons tomato sauce, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons ginger, 1 onion, 1 bouillon cube, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of oil, 1 lime or lemon, and 1 tablespoon of turmeric. Okay, for step 1, in a food processor or blender, blend together the dill, the cilantro, basil, the onion, the garlic, and the ginger. Then add the bouillon cube into the food processor or blender. Now add the lemon juice, oil, sugar, and soy sauce. Now blend until thick, and then when it's thick, use the sauce to marinate the fish. Please don't forget to add the tomato sauce as well, and marinate the fish for around 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, in a pan with hot oil, fry the fish. When one side is brown, turn it over and then cover with a lid. When both sides are 75% cooked, add the marinade into the pan. Add some turmeric and cook for around 5 to 10 minutes. Finally, serve with chopped cilantro and lemon juice. In case you need it, here is a written recipe for today's dish. Now let's welcome our special guest. Okay, so now we have Dr. Prabal Saud, and he has been working in the Seychelles and India for quite some time. So about the Seychelles, can you tell me what the language is in the Seychelles?
Basically, everybody speaks English. If you're visiting, everybody will speak in English. But official languages are French, Creole, and English.
Okay, and another question is, what is one thing that most people don't know about the Seychelles? I read somewhere that you don't need a visa to go there.
Yeah, many people are thinking that first people are really confused about which country Seychelles belong to, which country. So it's an African country, but it's a visa-free country. So Also, if you have your ticket bookings and both sides return tickets, and if you're visiting your friends or family, if you have an invitation, then you really don't need visa. Just you need a tourist permission to go to Seychelles. And yeah, many people are also thinking that Seychelles is just near Maldives. So let me tell you one thing, they both are in the Indian Ocean, but they are geographically located very far. So Seychelles and Maldives are not like together.
Where are we going next? Stay tuned as we once again travel the world, learn about the culture of another country, and go around the world on 8 plates.